Hey everybody, GReimer here, coming at you once again from Selenea. Just doing our work here, doing our thing, staying alive. We built this last episode, that was pretty special. We got some gas in it, that's pretty great. We also got hit by a meteor last episode and survived it. Just tanked it, just shook it off. It was pretty great. Now, since the last episode, I did go around and pick up all the iridium that rained down upon us with those rocket launches I did. So I got a whole bunch of iridium now. We got like rods and rods and rods for days for that. But I also unlocked something in the interim. I unlocked something that is pretty great, actually. Terrible.
Yes, but great.
And that would be this thing. The nuclear fusion generator. Why is this terrible and great? Well, it's great because it pumps out a tremendous amount of energy, which would basically solve all of our energy needs that we have here, you know? I mean, we already have our 5 glowing green balls over there, and they're doing good. They're holding up, you know. They're making it, making it. So this is like an absolute win, right? Like it's like this is great. This is great. In fact, the green balls are still holding in there. We got almost 900 kilowatts of power, so we're doing pretty good. But we got a better power source now. Cool. So what's so terrible about it? I can't make it. I can't make it. It takes pulsar quartz. I don't have that yet. Now, we learned last episode, kind of abruptly, I should probably drink some water or something. I've been storing water wherever I can find a spot because I'm overflowing with it now. I should drink some water, eat some food before I die. But we learned last episode that super alloy storms are now a thing, people. It's something that's going to be part of our life here on Selenea. And so I need to be prepared for that. Now, I mentioned also last episode, offhandedly, maybe you guys didn't catch it, but I need more food. Oh, I'm opening the wrong, it's like opening the wrong chest. I had to look back at it. F8 bug report. I only have 4 beans and some space food. All right, if another super alloy storm hits, I am going to be in trouble. My beans are still growing; they're not ready yet. Okay, so I think it would be a good idea to expand the farm just a little bit, just for straight up beans at least. You know, so I can get a surplus of food. Because if I can get a bunch of food, I can grab like 4 or 5 beans, head out into the super alloy storm, tank rocks to the face while I eat beans and pick up super alloy as it's pummeling me. That sounds really risky and stupid, so I'm going to do it. I mean, like last week I rode my rover off the edge of a cliff. I'm definitely going to do it. So I think it's time that we start expanding the farm. So I need some, I don't have the tier 2 growers yet. When do those unlock? Are those getting close? Oh, they're the next thing, but it's 35T, so I need to, it's biomass that I'm waiting on. Oh, Okay, first I'm going to get some tier 2 or tier 1s growing here, just to get some more food going in the meantime. And then when those unlock, I'll upgrade them. Or maybe I won't if I have enough of these things going. So, aluminum, iron, and I guess I can use some of these water bottles finally. All right, and then seeds. I need 1, 2, 3. Do I only have 3? I think I only have 3. That's all right. I'll grow another eggplant because I need those. I only have 1 growing up there right now. Like right here, eggplant, and then I have 2 mushrooms, 2 squash, 1 eggplant, and then I'll do some beans and another eggplant seed here. I'll try to get 4 of them put down. Beautiful. All right, there's 4 of them put down. Power stayed on too. I'm proud of those little green balls that could out there that are really pumping out the power. All right, sweet. We got some more food growing. That's going to be a good thing because I am going to need to start building up a little bit of a surplus of food for the super alloy storms. Because, yeah, tanking those things is going to be rough. The only reason I got hit last week, too, and I survived it, but then I was able to eat some food and continue on my adventure. If I didn't have the food, I would have had to turn around and come back to base for safety's sake. So, that's already a step in the right direction. Now, I did also find some more fertilizer last week. I promise you, I'm getting out there. I'm going to explore some more. But I did find some fertilizer last week, which means that I can build another flower spreader. I think that's what I was waiting on last time. One of these tier 2 flower spreaders here. Because I think we only have 4 of them out there. And the optimizer can boost 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the optimizers here, I have 3 of them actually. Boosting oxygen, they can boost 5. So one of these tier 3 vegetubes is getting boosted up the wazoo. I think it's this one right here. But it doesn't need to because this thing is still only pumping out, what, like 227.5 ppq. And one of these bad boys is pumping out 6,000. Ooh, it's raining. 6,175. So yeah, clearly better. So I think it'd be a good idea to put that down. It also will help boost the biomass, which is what we're waiting on for the tier 2 food grower. So that's also a win. We're crawling our way slowly towards the beehives, and this will also help for that too. Now the oxygen's going to get a healthy boost. The plants will get a decent boost too, like 43.5 to plants. So not bad. I also threw down this exit sign here because every time I come down from up here, I get wildly confused where I am. Because this way and this way kind of look vaguely similar. There's doors that are different, but at first glance, I'm like, I don't know where I am. So exit that way. Helps me keep track of where I am. I get confused sometimes, as you guys probably already know. We are also almost 90% of the way to the vegetation stage. That's probably going to hit this episode. Probably. I'm thinking so. Okay, so let's get the materials ready to build another tier 2 flower spreader, but we're going to need an oxygen plant for that, and I believe the best ones I have are these ones, the Tuscas. I don't think I have anything better than that. They're 400% oxygen. I think that's all I'm going to be able to do. So we'll plant one of those in there. I also have an abundance of super alloy now, so I could absolutely put down more drills. I found some more osmium rods too last week, so yeah, absolutely put down more drills. Slap down this one right here. And then we're going to drop that in there. Now that should be getting the big multiplying boost too. Yeah, so this one should probably go back to normal now. Yeah, 250% only. So at 32 it's doing, yeah, 30, yeah, let's say 60 or 26 in there. 32, yeah, so these ones are all kind of weak sauce, you know, but that's all right. I could probably break these things down. What goes into those things anyway? Like, is there anything valuable I really care about? Ooh, food. I probably care a little bit about food. Where are the vegetables? Right here. Aluminum. Aluminum goes in there. And that would be valuable, so I might end up breaking these guys down. I'll leave them for now, but if I need super alloy, you guys are gone. I didn't even look at my stats as far as what my oxygen that was. It's going to be a lot higher now, though. It's up to 33,815.3 for oxygen. Plants, though, got a nice boost, too. I think it got a really nice boost. Hold on. I do have one thing boosting plants. So there it does 1,250 percent to plants. But I think that was like a 500G boost to plants doing that. Hold on one second. I actually want to know this. Alright, broke that thing down. Let's go in here and check this out again. Yeah, it was like 2,900 almost. And that's up to 3,400 without it. So yeah, oxygen was at 27,640. So let's put this thing back. Okay, perfect. It's back in place. So yeah, that was a decent boost of biomass too. Yeah, it's almost 500 point boost of biomass. Holy cow. And that wasn't with an optimizer. That was just the flower spreader did that. Huh. Because those optimizers out there are boosting oxygen, which got raised up to 33,815. Holy cow. Yeah, that was a big boost for oxygen too. But I'm more interested in this one right here because that's getting us closer to the bees right there. Because the only thing boosting biomass right now is plants. So that all of that went into plants. So yeah, the bees are getting closer. This isn't going up very fast. I really need to work on that. I guess it'll probably boost quite a bit once I get the tree spreader unlocked. And that's climbing steadily. Not very fast. I gotta work on biomass. But I do want to get out and do some more exploring still. I think it would be a good idea, though, for me to grab a little surplus of food, though, and bring that with. As well as, you know, water bottle. I know it's going to take up inventory space, but if I get hit by another super alloy storm and I'm in the open, I could be in real trouble, so that might save my life. I think the best thing for me to do if I get hit by a super alloy storm and I'm not near shelter, I mean, if I'm near shelter, if I'm near a place where like this, if I'm up here, if I get hit while I'm up here, it's not a big deal. I'll go out and just brave the storm, and I'll eat my beans as I'm getting tanked in the face by all those meteors. But if I'm not near shelter, the best thing for me to do would be hightail it out of the meteor storm as fast as I can, and then hug the edge of it, and then go back in once it dies down and grab some super alloy, lest I be killed. Okay, so let's just drop everything. Actually, no, let's take everything out of there, and then we'll pick up the button. We'll pick it up with the button, and then we'll get out of here. All right, so I'm gonna go back now. I did not finish exploring what I wanted to last week. All right, so let's look back down here. I explored this area right here and south of the base right here. There is still a chest that has some stuff in it back here that I have not gone and collected, so maybe we'll grab that while we're out. But I want to continue exploring this way. Now, we learned last week that there are bases that are invisible on here, because this right here is a base that is invisible. I don't see it unless I get closer. I do notice, if you look very carefully, it's like a kind of a smoothed out flat area right here. That's a very subtle thing to notice, though, so it's going to be very difficult to spot, like, maybe something like that. You know, it's going to be difficult. Oh, wait. It's going to be very difficult to spot something like that, though, so I don't know. I'll have to snoop around and see if I can't find any other ones hiding someplace. But let's head back to up here where we Thelma and Louise did off the edge of the cliff. Where we did a little Tom Cruise stunt off the edge of the cliff. And then we'll head eastward and we'll check all this area here and see if we can't find anything special. Ah, the starter base. Looks like you're almost underwater, buddy. You are. Ooh, yeah, you're just barely not. You're just barely not. You look kind of like you're floating though, which looks a little weird. Do we have a piece of like iron around here someplace? I probably don't have much iron in this area, to be honest, because I probably looted it all. But I could throw a support on the back of that, just so that it looks proper. You know, Okay, sandstorm. Just so that it looks proper. But I tell you, depending on which way the super alloy storm would come, if I could get one here and just pummel this cliff edge and let it rain down on me, it would be like a super alloy waterfall. It would be crazy. All right, can I just like do a little support action on the back of this to make it look not so floaty? There we go. At least it looks like it's supported. Bugged me. Couldn't sleep at night because of that. All right, well, I mean, while we're here, grab a bite to eat, you know, that's why I have them here, so top that off just a little bit. I believe I took the atmospheric water collector, so there's still some ice and stuff here, though, to make water. Anything else in here that I really desperately want to take back? Silicon would come in handy. I'm kind of running low on that, but I don't want to clog my inventory with it. So, yeah, I guess we'll just leave it all here. Sweet. Ah, the starter base. Oh, maybe we'll celebrate hitting the vegetation stage here at the starter base. We are gathered here today to say goodbye to the water cycle. We have finished it. We are moving on to the vegetation stage. We've done it. Clear sky is the next one. It already is clear sky. What the heck? New blueprint received growth multiplier fuse, Selenea. How do I make that? Probably not there. Probably advanced crafting station or something, I'm assuming. I'll have to look into that growth multiplier fuse. Growth plants. Algae? My farms? Cool. Alright, anyway, we're working our way to the clear sky phase, which is a little strange because it's been a pretty clear sky this entire time. Like, there's nothing in it other than the planets. There's no clouds or nothing. It's weird that I don't understand. Alright, well, we're working our way to the clear sky stage, whatever that means. Alright, let's get over here. Let's get over here and loot the last of this chest that was back behind this original starter wreck area that we explored way back at the beginning, very first episode, I believe. There used to be ice here. There used to be ice there that was blocking that way. I'm going to have to take a trip up there. That's where I'm heading anyway. Remember, we're kind of exploring up in this area to see if we can find any free stuff for me. And I'm pretty sure I'll find something. It's a big open area. There's got to be at least a chest there or something. Alright, we're still looking for the pressure multiplier fuse. That's going to be the big one. But alright, here is this last locker that I wasn't able to collect last time. I'm just going to go ahead and start dropping the iron right now. I feel bad because that is going to be a resource I'm going to want later. But right now I'm trying to grab the more valuable stuff, so we'll just go with that. Yes, alright, so this used to all have ice on it. It was a big ice shelf that's since melted. So right here, this is all open now. Are there any chests buried in said ice? That'd be nice. I don't see any, though. Alright, well, let's continue up here, then. For oxygen, I do have my... Oh, look at that, the Tier 2 ore extractor. Now, that's cool. Normally, I'd get all warm and fuzzy about it. But Selenea is a different beast. Right? Selenea's a different beast. Because remember, as you probably have noticed already if you've been watching the season, we have selenium we can dig up. And that is it. That's the only thing that we can dig up on this planet. We can't dig up iridium, super alloy, zeolite, none of that stuff. Osmium, forget about it. Can't do it. So, this Tier 2 ore extractor might be helpful in the future on other planets, but not so much helpful here on this one. This is a big open field. I'm not seeing any crates, though, on it. I see a lot of cobalt, but it looks like that might be a cave over there. I'm not seeing any crates. Okay, let's get back up here, though, because I want to... I'll double-check that field in a little bit. I want to get back up here and check to see if there's any crates up here, though, because if you look at the map, this area I had glanced at, but I didn't see any crates in it. I want to double-check. Looking for loot, people. I'm a little loot goblin today. There is one. See, this is why I check again. This is why I double-check. How did I not see it before? Don't know. It makes me... Oh, I think there's one up there, too. No, that's not one. there's one here. It's gonna be, this celebration's gonna be short-lived if I don't put down my vehicle though, because I am going to die of asphyxiation. So let's get some oxygen real quick. All right, and then inventory. Yeah, let's see what's in here. There's no pressure multiplier fuse, unfortunately. I really wish there was. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to pick this thing up again because I can still fly. All right, yeah, I don't see any more that way. But I think it's time we continue our adventure this way. Alright, this is the rock structure I noticed. Is this a cave or am I losing my mind? No, this is a cave. This is absolutely a cave. What do we got in these things? Anything special? Oh, energy multiplier fuse, I'll take it. Fusion energy cell, that's also good. Ooh, we got some magnetar quartz. That's a really good find. What do we got? There's a cosmic egg? That thing is huge.
That's what she said.
I mean, look at the size of that. It's incredible. Okay, so this is a huge find. Huge find. Okay, first off, let's put the vehicle down because I gotta actually dump some stuff in here now. Like all of it, go in there. This is a massive find. Okay, the cosmic egg can be broken down to get all the types of quartz, I believe. That's a good find. There's also magnetar. That's a good find. Is there anything else in this amazing cave of wonders? This was a fantastic find. I mean, it is actually probably better than the production multiplier fuse. It was a good find, really good one. So that gives me hope that maybe the loot tables are rolling over to be better. I mean, it seems like it. Okay, so there's obsidian here. That's a good find too. Holy cow, this is excellent. I think I found the obsidian. Holy cow, obsidian! Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's huge. That's just ridiculous. Okay, so we do have a fair amount of obsidian currently back at the base. Almost an entire locker full, actually. I just found it in chests. But yeah, there's obsidian on the ground here. Okay, so where are we? Okay, we're on the southern end of this place. Okay, so I can get a buttload of obsidian if I need it. Now, what do I use obsidian in? I mean, mass production of stuff, it would be handy, but I can't mine it here according to the map. It would have a symbol here if I could. Optimizers. Basically, I'm thinking about leaving it here until until I need it, you know? Oh, is there any over here? Hold on, let me get out and actually fly around a little bit here. Because I don't see any more. Oh no, there's some right there. Okay, so it's not up here on this ridge. It's kind of like hugging the lowland area, it looks like. Okay. Okay. So I found obsidian. But optimizer is about the only thing I can think of. I mean, it might be used in some other stuff too, but I do have a fair amount of it already. It is good to know where it is, though. I think, yeah, okay, this is that big canyon. this is the one that I found all the aluminum in the bottom of. Then over there, isn't that where the 3 dome thing is? Yeah, or 4 dome thing is? Yeah, I haven't explored that yet. That's on my to-do list, okay? I still got to get over there. Actually, I should go check to see if there's a door that has to be opened at a certain Pascal or something like that. That might be over there. But alright, so obsidian. I guess I could grab some while I'm here, though, because I have some inventory space. I don't see... Oh, I am going to die of dehydration. I got to get back to my vehicle real quick. Gulp. Alright, I'm still alive. Sweet. Let me hop in here, actually, take this with me. I got to look around. Actually, didn't mean to hop out there. Wrong button. Is this a cave right here? I was just driving. I was about to take a left and head that direction, but I'm like, is this a cave? I don't think it is. I might want to grab some obsidian while I'm here, just to grab a couple bits and pieces of it, because it's better than not having it, you know? Now, this is technically a little bit of a cave inlet area, but I don't see anything special in here. Okay, so yeah, let me just grab some obsidian, and maybe we'll hightail it home. This was a good haul. We got a cosmic egg. That was crazy. Look at this stuff. This is some good stuff. We also got another energy multiplier fuse. That can really boost the green balls back home. Alright, so let's, let me grab some... Where is it? Where's this stuff right here? Let me grab some obsidian. Alright, my chest in this vehicle is completely full. I have some more space. I could grab some more obsidian while I'm here, but like I said, I don't think I'm going to have enough room to store it. So I'm going to just leave it here for right now. I mean, I could always make another locker and stuff and whatever, but I don't really have a high demand for obsidian at this present moment, and I know where to get it. Man, it is a bumpy road here, and I know where to get it now, so I can always come back and grab more. It's good to know. Is there any way I can get around this thing? Can I go up on this thing? Because that's the cliff right there. I don't really want to go down. Can I drive on this thing? Is this a thing? Please say it's a thing. Oh, climb. Oh, climb, 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 climb. Turn. There we go. Oh, there's a chest right there, too. I see one. I see one. Sweet. All right, so bypassing the canyon, getting a little air here. Whee! Sweet. All right, here's a chest. Now, please have a production, or not production, a pressure multiplier fuse, if you'd be so kind. Nope, but it's got a blueprint. I'm also joking on myself. It's got a blueprint. That's better than nothing, all right? That could be something really cool. Who knows? It could be something really lame also. All right. Oh, there's more obsidian over here. It's just obsidian. Weird. There's just like 4 bits of it. There's no more. Oh, no, there's some more over here. Yeah, there's a couple bits of it. 6 bits of it, maybe? Maybe I'll just grab these real quick. That way I'll get all of them that are on this side of the canyon. There we go. Not much obsidian there. That is very strange. Alright, let's keep on. Oh, no, there's more. Never mind. I didn't need to grab that. Yeah, there's a whole bunch more. Holy cow. Well, is there any more crates in the area, perhaps? Oh, is that one right there? I think I see the top one. It's hard to tell the difference sometimes between the crates and the cobalt, but yeah, that is absolutely a crate. That's absolutely one. It's going to have my pressure multiplier fuse in it. You just wait and see. Nope, doesn't have it. Ooh, I am full on inventory. Well, let's actually, no, let's drop the iron, because otherwise I can't break down the thing. See that? Break that down. Booyah, I got it all. Is there any more crates in the area? Any more stuff for me? Free stuff for me? Seeing little bits of obsidian in this area, though, so there's still obsidian on this side, too, so plenty to grab still. Now, my home base is right over there. Am I getting close to home? Like, it should be just, yeah, it's like right through here. Whoop. Yeah, I might actually zip in there and take a big old dumperooski and then come back, come back and keep exploring. I kind of want to see if I can get into that facility. I don't know if I'm going to have all the time in the world today to do it, but I wouldn't mind taking a peek. Maybe that'll be next week. Next week I'll try to get over there if no huge thing doesn't unlock. This is actually a really open area. Holy cow. This would have made for a decent base as well. There's nothing here. There's no resources, but other than that, it would have been great. Now, I don't see me reliably getting the vehicle through here. Oops, I just jumped out of it, especially if I leave it behind. I don't see me reliably getting the vehicle through here. So, I mean, maybe. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it the good old college try. There's a chest! There's a chest back here. Holy cow. Get my light on so I can see where am I? There's a chest right here. Oh, what's in it? Good stuff, not what I exactly am looking for. I'm going to have to grab this on the way back through. Where is this, just so I know? Okay, it's right here in this canyon. This is like a little shark fin design. It's right here. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get the vehicle all the way through. Not like it really matters, though, because I can always just teleport it back. I've only used that, like, once. And not today, even. That was last week I used it, so it should be cooled down by now. Oh, food level low. I should probably get some food and not die. That'd probably be a good idea. There's ice! I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, my home was that way. Well, vehicle, this is where we bid you adieu, because you can't get over this, but I can with the jetpack. Home, sweet home. Alright. I like this place. A lot of resources still on the ground. I should just take the time to go clean all of it up, because I'm sure I'd fill my chest. Like, there's silicon right there, which I could always use. Alright, first things first, let's get this thing back, like so. And then I'm going to back this thing straight up to, let's see if I can back it up the entire way. This would be incredible if I can. Straight up to the door, like so. Perfect. And then now I have to take a massive dump. But to do that first, I need to first learn a blueprint that I have in my inventory. GPS satellite tier 3. Interesting. I mean, that's cool. Not super necessary right now because I'm on a very small planet. So, I mean, the tier 2 is working just fine. I mean, I could zoom in a little bit, you know, but that's it. I could back up just a little bit further if I want to, but there's really not much here. So I don't know if that's super important. Maybe I'll do the tier 4 when I get it, but as for right now, I think I'm good with the tier 2 satellite. Miscellaneous, let's drop, oh, I have another blueprint. Let's, I didn't even realize that. Let's go decode this one. Ah, yes. Oh, the construction menu filter, that's actually really handy. That one's actually really handy because that eliminates the lower tiered stuff and just puts the highest tiered things in my field of view so that I can actually just see those. So I'm going to actually build that real quick just because that's like super handy to have. Just wink like that in. So now when I look at this, it's just filtered down to the highest tiered things that I have unlocked. So like I don't see the tier 1 flower spreader or the tier 1 algae generator. I don't see any of that stuff. It's just the highest tier stuff. It cleans it up. You can also turn it off here and you can see everything. You can turn it back on. I like this chip a lot. It's a really nice handy feature. Another thing I really like is food. I like to not die. If I could not die, that'd be great. You know, that's what I'm aiming at here. I'm trying to survive. But I have to sort this inventory now because I got a buttload of obsidian and stuff to put away. So give me a hot minute. Okay, everything is sorted. I am overflowing with obsidian. Now that we're back here, though, I kind of want to use this energy multiplier fuse. And we're going to need to make another optimizer to do that. So I do have some explosive powder here I found. So I need to make another one of those somehow. I don't know how. It gets made some way. I don't really know how. But once we do get one made, then we can just grab the uranium rod. Where is it? Why am I not seeing it? I just on the thing right here. The uranium rod, cobalt, and a couple bits of iron, and that should spell mama. Okay, so we got everything. We can add another optimizer now to our power supply here. This now we're not exactly running out of power by any means, but it just gives me some use for it here. So, bam, there we go. So now these things, hold on, what were they pumping out before? With just one optimizer on them, they were pumping out almost 500 each. Is that right? Do I have the right thing? Yeah, that's right. 500 each without anything in there. Power stayed on. Nope, never mind, it didn't. Without anything in there, it's 330 some. So I put this in there, bam, power comes back on. It bumps up to 500, and then you put this one in there, and it pumps it up to almost 1,000. So that's awesome. That's awesome. So we should have tons of power. We've over 5,000 power being generated, almost 5,000 power being generated there, not to mention what we got from the solar panels. So let's see, what does that actually do for our power supply? Yeah, we're over 3,200 power readily available to work with. That's awesome. That's good stuff. Now, what else can we do here to help this out? Why is our pressure, why is everything at 0? Why is everything at 0? F8 bug report? Why is biomass the only thing why is none of this counting? Quick relog later, and it's all working magically. I did break the game. F8 bug report. That one was pretty scary. It actually wasn't even terraforming. This wasn't climbing at all either. Like, terraformation had paused. I wonder if that's because I killed the power with the optimizers and turned it back on. Let me go experiment. We might have actually legitimately found an F8 bug report. Holy cow. Let me go take the optimizers out of here, kill the power, then turn it back on, and see if that just does the same thing. Remove that. Remove that. Power goes out, put him back, power comes back on. Let's go check. Let's go check. I might have found an F8 bug report. Isn't that an interesting one? Because that freezes terraformation then when that happens. Yeah. Yeah, it stopped it. Power is back on. Things are working. It's just not counting it. F8 bug report. Ta-da! We sent one. I think it's only like the second one I've ever sent. But that's a pretty big one, isn't it? Like, the game kind of breaks. The only thing climbing is biomass. So technically, this probably is still climbing. But very little. Biomass is the only thing going. That is very strange. F8. And bink, it just fixes itself. That is an interesting one. Yeah, you got to reload. Reload the world to fix it. Strange. Very strange. The big green balls cause some problems. All right, well, that's a bug. That's a legit bug, people. We found a legit bug. All right, I guess it's just time to top off vitals, I guess, here while I'm back here. And then I kind of want to do a little bit more exploring, a little bit more. I don't know. Are we going to get to this facility? How much time do I got left to record? Not much. Not much at all, people. Maybe I'll go take a peek and see if I can at least get into it, and then check the surrounding areas. And then next week we're going in there. Alright, vehicle, this is beyond the scope of your capability here, so we're going to pick you up and we're going to have to fly over this rocky edge here. Now, there's the facility up ahead, but I recall there being a crate down here somewhere. It's right there, right there. Okay, I see it. Yeah, let's go get this crate real fast. Good stuff. There's good stuff in there. That's why I want to get it. All right, let's break that down. Yeet the iron right away because I'm not going to need it quite yet. I can't see a thing. It's always nighttime when I'm out here. Why is it always nighttime? Okay. here we go. We are on the surface. I thought I saw a bug. I was like, are bugs here? Really? I don't know when those things are going to show up. Let's get the vehicle out here and place it. Oh, let's actually place it this time. There we go. The vehicle out so I can kind of steer around, see a wider view. I can't really see much at night though. If it's kind of tough for you guys to see, it's the same for me. It's a little dark, but I kind of keep exploring. I don't want to waste too much time out here, you know. Hold on. We might have an osmium storm. This might be a good thing. Hold on. I could probably avoid these. Ah. That is an osmium storm. There's a cave right here too. Sweet. Osmium, osmium, osmium. Now this should have sulfur in osmium. I don't really care about the sulfur so much, because I will be able to dig that up when I unlock the tier 3, but the osmium I do care quite a bit about. Osmium storm. Sweet. The first osmium storm of the season too. These ones don't make me panic as much as the super alloy ones, because the super alloy ones, well, they try to kill me. Okay, that one's impacting over there. I only found one osmium on that one. I might have missed one. I'm just trying to keep an eye on where they're all landing. That one is kind of probably going to intercept me, I think, if I keep going. Yeah, if I keep going, I might get hit by that one. Just avoid that a little bit. They don't really drop too many meteors, and they drop only a couple bits of osmium, but hey, it helps. You know what? I will take it. This means I can absolutely get another drill going. There's one. Is there one stuck in this rock? It's glowing in there, like, really brightly, so there might be one stuck in the rock. I can't quite get. All right, I'll have to check that in a little bit. Yeah, osmium storm. Nice. Sweet. Gotta admit, that was a pleasant surprise. Pleasant surprise. Now, there's the sulfur. I don't really care about that. I got plenty of sulfur. And I can always dig that up with a tier 3 ore extractor when the time comes. But I think the osmium itself might have been buried. Or this one didn't have one, maybe? I don't know. I can't really find it on this one. But that's okay. I'll look around for one more time real quick. But that's okay. Like I said, once the rocks disappear, it'll be a lot easier to spot them. Okay. Well, sweet. That was a very pleasant surprise. I got several bits of osmium there. Those are gimmies. I didn't have them before, and I have them now, so those are gimmies. Awesome. Yeah, not going to complain at all about that. Get some air here. I'll check these crash sites here where the meteors come down in a little bit once the rocks all disappear. But this place right here is a cave, is it not? There's a cave and there's a chest. Is there a pressure multiplier fuse? No, there is not. But there is some good stuff in it though, so I'll take that. Some explosives too, in case I need them, because I don't have many of those. I think I only have one. Oh, there's some more right there. Sweet. Now I have a whole lot more than one. All right. Well, oh, there's more crates. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. My inventory's already pretty full. Let's just yeet that and then yeet that. What do we got in here? Some more stuff. Good. And yeet. And what do we got in here? Ooh, oxygen multiplier fuse and heat multiplier fuse. That's huge. That's ridiculous. All right, so let's grab this. Let's actually drop that because I can farm those things. Same thing with like the sulfur. I don't think I really badly need. The rest of the stuff I wouldn't mind keeping. Fabric, I mean, I'll be eventually able to make that, but in the meantime I can't, and I don't really use it for anything. I mean, other than the boots, which I got the tier 2 boots. I don't know if I got the better ones unlocked yet. I didn't check those last week. All right, I didn't check those last time I looked. Let me just take a big old dump into there. All right, sweet. Let's go grab the rest of this stuff. Yeah, the sulfur I don't really need. Again, once the tier 3 ore extractor unlocks, I'll be able to mine that up freely as much as I want. I guess in the meantime, I kind of need it. But I don't really care that much because I'm not burning through it too super fast. So I'll grab it while I'm here. I really don't need the tree bark though. I'm already farming up. Well, all right, there's a big lake here. That's pretty cool. Are there any chests near said lake? Because that'd be even cooler. It's really cool also because of the ice. Get it? It's cool.
Stop it. Get some help.
Is there anything under the water? That'd be a good place to hide something, actually. But I also don't have a lot of air. What is that? Is that cobalt? That might be cobalt. I think it's cobalt. I can't see anything underneath here either. So, boy, it's going to be tough to actually spot. Oh, I know one thing I could do. I think I can just drive the vehicle down here, can't I? I probably can. I think I can just drive the vehicle down here. There's like a bridge right there. That looks cool. Doesn't really lead to anything, it doesn't look like, but it's cool. Here's the big facility. Just checking for chests out in the open out front here. I don't see any. It's a shame. Oh, never mind. I do see one right there. Ooh, I am running out of oxygen. First, let me go get oxygen. Then I'll go get the chest. there's totally seats here. I didn't realize you could use these. Multiplayer, this would come in real handy. I didn't even know that was a thing. Alright, I guess you can see them. I should have known. Alright, let me check these crash sites real quick just to make sure I didn't miss any glowing blue rocks. And then we'll head over and get that chest and then see if there's a way into that other facility. I don't see... Oh, I do see a glowing blue rock. Never mind. I did miss one. Haha! This is why we check. Got it. I don't see any here, though. So, it was just that one piece I missed. Alright, now this chest is over here. There's still sulfur on the ground right there from the meteors, but... Yeah, it's alright. I don't really need it. There's this over here. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got. I wish that when you got out of the vehicle, it had you, like, exit the vehicle the way you're facing. This has me facing completely the opposite direction. Maybe it's just uniform. It always has you facing. Which direction would that be? West when you get out, maybe? I don't know. But alright, let's see. What do we got in here? We got some bean seeds, some fertilizer. Good stuff. No pressure multiplier fuse. Can you believe it? Can you even believe that I haven't found one of those things yet? It's kind of insane. Alright, I guess it's about time. I do want to check around this facility, but I do need to figure out if there's a way to get in here and how to do it. It looks like there's a lot of ice plugging this up. A lot of ice. Do I have room in my inventory? I need to get some something to drink real quick. Gulp. That's the only one I have, so let's keep that in mind, that I am in trouble out here now when it comes to hydration. Is this, what is this? Well, that's a big door, so I think I found the door. There's a chest. Question mark. What do we got to get to? Environmental quarantine. Let's see. Quarantine activated. Environmental requirements not yet met. Door won't open until 1 ppm of oxygen. Well, oxygen is my best stat. So that still has to open. What do we got in here? Ooh, osmium rod. Like that. Like that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Still no pressure multiplier fuse, so a little disappointed. But you know what? I'll take it. It's better than the garbage I was finding in that first wreck I explored. Alright, so there's a lot of ice on this. But what can we peek in here and see what's going on in here? Oh, wow. Okay, that just all of a sudden appeared. There's like a whole ecosystem in there. I see a crate. I see a crate right there. Wow, okay. So they got like stuff growing in here. Nifty. Oh, wow. Holy crap, that's like a huge farm. I see eggplants galore in there. I wonder if I can harvest all of that. Man, think about the fertilizer. That is insane. That's absolutely... Oh, there's a chest. There's a chest right there. So there is stuff in there that I can get. Oh, look at this. This is a crazy facility. I want to get in here. It looks like wheat growing in there, too. That is nuts. So this is like a whole farming facility. Look at this thing. Holy crap. Okay, so yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. I am going to want to explore this when I can. Yeah, more farms. Some more wheat growing or something. That is nuts. Alright, well, let me get a breath of fresh air quick at the vehicle, and then I want to check behind this facility and do a loop around the outside perimeter of it and see if I can find any chests that might be hiding around here. Now, I do not have a lot of space. Okay, so if I do find something, I might have to empty out what I can and then make a mental note because I don't have a lot of space in my inventory. Yeah, this looks like a transportation thing. This looks like a vehicle, like depot kind of area where they load up the crops and they send them out to probably the bubble area that I'm trying to get into over there. Because, yeah, that looked like an interesting place. I peeked in there once already and it looked interesting. Like there's a lot of buildings and stuff. Yeah, look at the farming operations. There's the crate. Holy cow, that is so cool. Sorry, I'm getting distracted again. I'm supposed to be checking the perimeter. This is like a whole thing, isn't it? This is a whole area over here. Is this the area that I was in before where I found... Oh, yeah, it is. It's above the canyon. Okay, well, that's where I found the obsidian. All right, so I did actually check that place already. Doesn't mean there's not a crate I missed. It just means I've looked there already. Wow, they really built this thing packed in tight to this cliff edge, didn't they? Holy cow. Can I get on top of this dome? Is that a thing? These are really big domes. I wonder if I can build one of these things. Is there anything on top of it? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like there's anything on top of any of these. There's a flat area up there, though, so interesting. Let's see, is there anything behind it, though? I'm down to about half oxygen. I'm finally getting back here. I don't see anything back here. I have to do a quick loop, though, because, like I said, running low on oxygen. Alright, after completing the loop around the facility, I did not actually find any more chests back there. Not immediately behind it, anyway. There does look like there's another area back there, though. So, let's start driving that way, and we'll explore back behind that, too. I want to search every nook and cranny of this place to hopefully find everything. Sweet, an air filter. That'll at least let me know when I'm getting close to the breathable atmosphere. That means I'm getting close to the breathable atmosphere, though. That unlocks when you get close. So yeah, all right, sweet, we're getting there. All right, what do we got back here? This is the area that I noticed back here that I didn't explore too well because I was running low on oxygen, but I do want to park this up on top of this ridge up here and look around a little bit. There is a crate right there. Look at that. See, that's why I want to look around. I want to get up there too and check. But there's this here. Pressure multiplier fuse, you think? Hello, it's facing me the wrong way every single time. No, but there's a blueprint. I'll take it. Stick that, and I have a whole lot of those things already. Super alloy is always a good thing. I have a ton of obsidian, to be honest. I'll take the rocket. Probably that too would be a good one too. I got a triage here because I don't have a whole lot of space. And then I guess the tier 3 fertilizer. Sure. I'll have to come back and break this down, but I do want to take a peek up here and see if there's any other crates that are hidden up here. I will swap out something for the production or for the pressure multiplier fuse if I can find it.
Hello, beautiful. We meet again. It's been too long. You may be a bug covered in gross slime, but you bring fortune. Your face is slimy and gross. You wiggle in dirt, and you smell like crap. But to see you again is such a treat. Hello, beautiful. We meet again. I've waited all of my life to see you again, and now my life's complete. Hello, beautiful. You're here with me. Come with me on my adventure. We'll make it somehow. We'll make the final leap. Oh, beautiful. Some think you are bad 'cause you're slimy and gross, but they are just misled. Oh, beautiful. Your ugly warm body is all I desire. You crawl inside my heart. Your evolution I admire. Now I must take you home to help you grow and make you into something great. To have you here, squished beneath my feet, I truly know that my life's now complete. Oh, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. We meet again. I've waited all of my life to see you again, and now my life's complete. Hello, beautiful. You're here with me. Come with me on my adventure. We'll make it somehow. We'll make the final
Was that over the top? I can never tell.
Hello, beautiful! Oh, wow. Okay, we had 2 GTI, and apparently bugs started appearing. Okay. Wow, okay. I'm flustered. I want to pick this up. I want to pick this up. What can I leave behind? That's not super important. All of it's super important. I can't pick it up. I'm sorry, beautiful. All right, sweet. We got beautifuls appearing on the planet's surface. That's cool. I mean, I'm sure I'll find more now that there's some appearing. But that's huge. All right, we got bugs appearing. Oh wow. Okay, that's a big breakthrough. Holy cow. I tell you what I can do. I can eat a bean. Okay, I can eat a bean, and then that means I can store one thing in here. And if I can store one thing in here, I can grab that beautiful, if it's still there. I don't know if it despawns or something when you leave the area. But I'm going to go check, because that's the first beautiful we found. That's the first one. You know, like, it's a special thing. Might have specially disappeared, though. I think it might have disappeared. I didn't go that far away. It can't have disappeared. Where are you, beautiful? There you are. Hi, you. Let's pick you up. All right, sweet. We got a beautiful. We got ourselves a worm. All right, inventory is completely packed full, so I think our adventure... Oh, and I also don't have any way to hydrate myself. I remember I drank my last one, and I don't see any ice in the area, other than that stuff right there, but I can't process that. So I think it's best if I crash the vehicle a little bit. I think it's best if I start hightailing it home, so I don't die of dehydration. I could be in serious trouble, actually, if I don't get home quickly. So I think we're going to do the same technique of abandoning the vehicle and just flying over the cliff edge. And that way we should make it home right away. Yeah, this place would have made for an excellent starter location, except for there's no ice. And I don't know if that's because the planet got too warm now and it all melted, or if there's just no ice here. But yeah, I don't see any ice, so getting water here would have been a real problem. Alright, vehicle, this is where I must bid you adieu, I think, because I have to go up and over this cliff edge here, and I don't see a way you're making it through this. So it's been real, it's been fun, it's been real fun. Let's get home. Hydration level low. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm heading home. Well, if I could just, like, blast a hole in this rock right here and create a spot for my vehicle to drive through, that'd be so much nicer. Alright, before I even worry about hydration, let's worry about the vehicle. Let's get this thing back. Come back to me. Bam, right there. Sweet. Awesome. Alright, then let's get a peek in here and drink one of those things, save ourselves. Now, I need a place for the beautifuls, don't I? I do. I need a place for bugs. I need to sort my inventory first because it's kind of a disaster right now. I am overburdened with super alloy right now. That's an excellent problem to have. Yeah, let's throw it in there for right now. I don't know where. I got a blueprint I gotta learn here. What's this one do? What do I get? Ooh, new blueprint received. Interior wall. Well, thank God. I can sleep easy now. All right, let's get this thing. Let's get. Oh, I might have. I'm getting too much stuff, people. I'm getting too much stuff. Now I can't put the rocket in here. Yeah, I might need to do a inventory overhaul on my storage facility, or quite possibly just actually use this one right here that I have set up. I'm sitting here throwing out iron left and right, saying, "Oh, I got to. No, I don't need this or whatever." I could use it to make more lockers. Oh, it hurts sometimes. And you know what? I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm gonna spend some time in between episodes filling out the rest of that. Filling up the rest of that storage area and actually getting it organized and whatnot. So it'll look a lot like this one, but it'll be just over here. There'll be even more stuff. Okay? So expect that in next week's episode, provided I have enough iron, which I do have quite a bit of it. I even have a little bit stored over in here out of place too. So, provided I have enough resources, I will try to pack as many lockers into this storage area as possible so we can expand this a little bit, because I'm getting a little overburdened. It's almost tempting to buy the tier 2 lockers when I get the chance. Like, I don't think I'm going to have a whole lot of funds, so I have to decide between the tier 1 drones, or tier 2 drones, or the tier 2 lockers when the time comes, I think is what the big choice is going to be. Put down in the comments what you think I should do. Keep in mind, this is Selenea. I don't have a whole lot of auto farms going. The drones themselves are not going to be going around doing a whole lot of stuff. So, like, they'll go collect algae. That's about it. Like, there's not much. I mean, once I get my farms outside going and stuff, they'll be doing that too. But there's really not much the drones are going to be doing on this planet. I mean, once I explore everything too, they're not going to be coming out and grabbing supplies out of my vehicle, because that's not going to be much of a thing. You know, I won't be exploring anymore. So I'm full up on aluminum. I got so much stuff. I need to get that. I need to get that new storage warehouse up and running ASAP. All right, I'm going to probably wrap this one up, though. It's been kind of crazy exploring and crashing the game, finding bugs left and right. It's kind of nuts. We are 3.35% of the way to 3.36 to the clear sky stage. We're kind of kicking some butt. I think I'm going to have to focus a little bit more on terraformation going forward, at least for the next episode, just to try to give these another healthy boost. I did get, after all, a couple new optimizers, which I think are still in the vehicle. I think I got heat and oxygen again. Yes, it did. So we can always put those things down too. So next week we're going to be doing a lot of that stuff. We still have to wait because we have to get that door. I think this has to hit 1,000. I'm guessing. I didn't do the math on this. I'm pretty sure this has to hit 1,000 for us to get into that door where those plants are, all the farms are. And this, of course, is over halfway to being 1 PA. Hey, I did it. Hey, we're almost there, halfway there. So we still got to wait for that too. So I think terraformation is the name of the game next week. I'm going to focus a little bit more on that. But for this week, I think I'm done. I think that's it. That's all I'm going to do. I think I'm going to get out of here. I got to sort the rest of this crap that I got here. And by crap, I mean really valuable stuff. I got to sort the rest of this crap out of here and build my expansion to my storage area. So that should be ready for next week. But I'm going to get out of here, you guys. Thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs into your holes to this episode of Planet Crafter. If you did enjoy, please, oh God, oh please, would you hit that like button. And I will see you guys next week. Thanks again for watching, everybody. And goodbye.
Hello.